Paul is a man who never met Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Saul, they call him. Paul was a man who was massacring the first Christians. And he's on the road to Damascus, and he sees a being of light, and it was Christ supposedly, which first of all, that wouldn't make him, that would make Paul, technically, if we're using the terminology of prophet, he's not called a prophet. If Paul saw Christ directly and spoke to him, that means that Paul technically should be classified as a prophet in Christianity. That's another contradiction. If you speak to God, you are now a prophet or a messenger, or both. They don't call Paul a prophet or a messenger, even though technically they say he saw Jesus, right? And if he had that much authority where he wrote almost 30% of the New Testament, a man that was massacring Christians, persecuting them, and then Jesus appears in light. First of all, in their own book, it says that the devil appears in light. The devil appears in light. But getting back to the point, Paul's, I call him the great deceiver, okay? If he was talking to Jesus and Jesus, Paul, why thou persecute me? If he spoke to him directly, that means he was a prophet. They accept a book from a man that was murdering the first followers of Christ. We know that many of the first followers of Christ did not recognize him as divine. Some of them were called the Ebionites. They were hunted down and rounded up and massacred. They said that he was the Messiah, but he wasn't God. All this God stuff came later, and because of people like Paul, who took his message, who deviated the truth,